Dr. Ynge, thank you so much for joining me again this week. I'm so excited about this series that we're doing for our followers to know Dr. Ynge Ljung. She's an amazing acupuncturist and traditional Chinese medicine doctor. And she is the founder of the Allergy Kit, where anyone can use it in their home to clear allergies. It's so easy, it's non-invasive. And we're going to be doing a series on all the different ailments that you don't think you have anything that you don't think have anything to do with allergies. So you may think you don't have allergies, but and it didn't maybe occur to you, but you probably do because a lot do. And today we're going to talk about ailments you don't think you have anything to do with allergies. So my name is Ahava. I'm a naturopath in South Florida. And allergies are a big part of my practice. And so I've teamed up with Dr. Ynge Ljung to just explore this and get a deeper dive into this and bring it more awareness to allergies and how easy it is to remove them from your life. Okay, so without further ado, Dr. Ljung, please tell us about the topic of today, ailments that you don't think have anything to do with allergies.
There really are a lot. We can take headaches or migraines, for example. I have had patients who have gone through everything with not sonogram, but MRIs and stuff, and never finding anything. And it went over when they treated for the allergy kit with the allergies. So, and of course, all kind of digestive problems are related to allergies. I think that's more known. Right. And then we have aches and pains. And I had fibromyalgia that I didn't know where it came from. I had no clue it had to do with allergies. But I started to treat my patients with allergy treatments. And I do everything on myself too. I'm my own,
of course,
my own guinea pig.
Yes.
And when I started to treat myself for allergies, my aches and pains started to go away, and they had been bad. I cried when I went on and off the toilet, for example, or in and out of the car. I am tall and was always used to be the first one walking with friends. Now I was the last one. I had to ask them to stay and wait for me. So that was a big thing because I was desperate with these pains from
that can be terrible to really deal with and manage.
Yeah, and everything it comes with it, depression and it's
of course.
Yeah, and I know
many feel like not getting out of the bed because of it, like
Yes, and I could only sleep on my back. Wow. If I turned my head, I would wake up from pain. So, and I know many people suffer from fibromyalgia, and it might be something to do with allergies. I don't think it's something people talk about when it comes to fibro.
No, I mean, I work a lot with Lyme clients, and that is one potential avenue to explore, that Lyme could be the culprit to fibromyalgia or MS or anything like that. But yeah, I really want to hear about the allergy aspect and how you saved yourself, basically your own guinea pig, and brought yourself back.
And I, like everybody else, I did not think I had any allergies. But then looking back, when I was a child, I had ear infections, which is really an allergy to milk. And I was a big milk drinker. And later on, it turned into sinusitis that I had all my life. I had tummy pains all the time from when I was, as long as I can remember, until I was like 18. Then it turned into headaches. So no, I didn't have any allergies, right? But all these things disappeared. I didn't have any migraines anymore. And all these body pains went away.
Do you think all these little minor symptoms sort of like were screaming at you, hey, I'm an allergy, I'm an allergy. And then it got to a point where your body was like, okay, now I'm going to really scream at you and put you through aches and pains.
Yes, I think probably the first thing was the ear infections, but of
Right.
course, who knew about that so long ago? And then that I always had a tummy ache.
Right.
Now, today, I think people really think it could be allergies, but and many don't. But,
Right. No, there's still many that don't. No,
yeah,
don't.
because we
Really
can take, for
horrible.
example, acid reflux,
Right.
which when you treat the allergies, that goes away.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, acid reflux and colic in babies is basically allergies. It's an allergy to the formula or what an ingredient in the formula or something the mom had and, ate that day, a little bit earlier in the day. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, when it comes to mothers, I really think mothers have food allergies.
Yeah.
And then whatever they eat, they have a reaction, even if they don't pay much attention to it. I think also having a baby, it is a little distracting from yourself.
Right. Correct.
Then the baby drinks the milk and gets the same thing. So, for example, I have treated mothers, pregnant women who were allergic, and when their babies came out, they didn't have any allergies. So that's another thing. It's very good if you want to become a mother.
Wow.
To
So, okay, I'm processing that. So when you say you treated, you mean, did you take them through the entire 7 vials in the kit or just the specific allergies?
Yes. I just didn't do the laser around the navel I don't think it does anything, but just to make sure nothing happens with it. So instead they do the other things and do it a little
That's
more.
good to know. And so you took them through the 7 vials in the kit, and then whatever other allergy that's not included in the kit that they might need, and
that
then
they knew of or that I tested them for.
and then the babies aren't colicky when they're born. That's
and some of them are very, have a lot of mucus.
right.
The siblings had, but the baby that was treated in vitro did not.
What a testament. That's beautiful. This kit that you created is really such a beauty, and I really think everyone should have one in their home because you never know, when something will happen. Even if you use it to clear all your allergies. We're living in a time where the water is tainted, the air has stuff in it, the plastics around us, the stress that we go through. You have the vials on the emotions, so
well, and it has all these things have just made people, their immune system is not working properly.
Right.
They are not strong, and that's how we get allergies in the first place, because if you have a perfect immune system, you will get nothing. You will always be healthy, right? Then you can drink cyanide maybe and stay healthy and strong. Not that I would try that. But.
Wow. So the fibromyalgia, so you treated yourself with you went through the 7 vials in the kit. At that point, you had created it already?
No, at that time I did NATE.
Oh, you did NATE. Okay. Okay.
So
this is for those of you watching, the allergy kit is like NATE on steroids.
Yes, and it's much safer, and you can do it on yourself.
Right.
With
and
NATE, you have to go to a practitioner. And with allergy kit, you can use it for your whole family.
Right. And yeah, you save money in the long run, time, and you can reuse it as needed, for different things, and different family members if anything comes up. So yeah, it's very
sometimes an allergy can come back. Maybe it wasn't cleared properly, or one patient, for example, who had a traffic accident, she had cleared everything and it all came back, but I treated her in like 2 or 3 treatments. It was all gone again. But that was because of the trauma, the fear.
Right. And also working on the gut dysbiosis, the leaky gut, right? So absolutely. I always recommend my clients to, in conjunction with clearing the allergy, because it's a much faster process, but we don't ignore the root cause, right, of the physicality portion of it.
I have had clients who say, can I, when I treated myself, can I go back to Burger King? No.
Right, right, right. We don't want to keep putting the things in there that destroyed the gut in the first place. So then the fibromyalgia, you did NATE, and then this is a similar concept to what you've created here. So I see what you're saying. And that and then how long did it take you to feel better?
It, after a few treatments, I mean, now it would be probably after 2 vials, I would start to feel better.
Wow. Wow, amazing. I read on your website a testimonial from someone with chronic fatigue. And she said that she literally within one session felt like herself the next day, and she was so amazed by it. It's amazing how fast it works.
Yeah, it's of course everybody is different. But I
Yeah.
had, for example, one autistic child who never would sit at the table with the parents in the family. And the father was really upset about that, but there was no way they could not force him. After the first treatment, first vial in my kit, he came all by himself, sat down at the dinner table.
Wow.
So
Incredible.
what it was that he was allergic to, I don't know, but
Wow.
something just made him become a family member again.
Wow, that's wonderful. So different ailments you didn't know, like something, strong like fibromyalgia, MS, viral infections, or let me reword that. Sore throat that you might think is a viral infection, but it's not. It's literally an allergy that you're having, and it feels like you might be coming down with something. Of course, eventually, I think you would know once, you get a fever sets in. And by the way, my middle child, she seemed to have like this intense sensitivity to milk, and I never did dairy, but she was going to a play group, and I think this was around she was 18 months old, and I noticed that in the play group, her hair would come home reeking of the Fabuloso, that chemical cleaner that's purple. It's that people used to clean with. It smells horrid. But it's like pure chemical, and I would have to give her a bath every time she would come home because her hair and her clothes were like stained and reeked of this chemical. And then I noticed she started getting, every time she ate dairy, even if it was cheese or anything like that, within 10 minutes, her sinuses would stuff up. And within the hour, she would have a fever.
Strong
Like
reaction.
nowhere, each time. And then I did the allergy kit for dairy with her, and that's it. She's never had an issue again. But it took a couple of times because it wasn't like, so, you're like, whoa, okay, you think a fever is, it's a virus or whatever, like, right? But she literally was reacting to the dairy in a very intense way. And after the third time I caught on, I was like, wait a minute, she was totally fine like 10 minutes ago. What happened?
Yes.
Why was she reacting that way? I think her being in the environment of the Fabuloso created the allergy. I don't know what association there was there specifically with the dairy. Why was it the dairy? Why wasn't it the wheat? I'm not sure. The body knows, I guess, what it's doing and why it does it. But I realized that within the third time, I was like, this doesn't make sense. And I frequency tested her, and sure enough, it was an allergy to the milk. And the fever was not viral induced, it was an allergy.
Yeah.
And so I cleared that, and she's, thank God she's never had a problem again with the dairy. So
no, it's interesting. That's also why it's so good to pay attention to what you do, what you eat, what you smell, what you see sometimes.
Okay, wonderful. Dr. Ynge, thank you so much for sharing with us again today. Please go like and follow the videos. You can visit Dr. Ynge at theallergykit.com, right? Am I saying it correctly?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, my page is also ahavaholistic.com. If you have any questions, please reach out, drop a comment below. Let us know what you think of the video. If you have any experiences with ailments you might think might be an allergy for yourself or for your family, We would love to hear from you. And until next time, thank you.
Thank you.